I should have asked this ahead of time, but is subject to legal?
No, no, I'm just kidding. Yes, it's very, very legal. No, it's legal. I would say, it's legal. It's in the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. It's in the guidelines. You can do subject to. You can do this. There's nothing illegal about it. I would say, like all industries, there are things people do that are super shady. There are things you can do things that are shady and illegal. The subject to in and of itself is not illegal. So, doing normal transactions, going through a reputable title company, using a TC to make sure you're doing everything above board is what you should do.
Yeah, and it's even in the HUD form. So definitely legal. It's just a breach of contract on the mortgage documents. And so, something to keep in mind. But the nice thing is that the mortgage continues to get paid. Everyone benefits, maybe except the bank. So something to
I
keep
don't know.
in.
They get paid. They don't have to foreclose on someone. It
Yeah.
costs money to do that.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest misconceptions is so, you have a mortgage of 2.5%. We've been talking about these low interest rates that you can get for these creative deals. Why wouldn't a loan get called due when it's a 2.5% interest rate, right? Why wouldn't the bank absolutely hate you for that? Well, the interesting thing is that the bank is always borrowing money and that's what they lend out, right? So when they had an interest rate of 2.5% that they were giving you, that's because they were borrowing money at, 0.5%. So they're making that 2% spread. So now it's the same scenario, right? You're getting a mortgage for 6% and they're borrowing at 4%. So that's the same delta no matter what. So just because they have a 2.5% mortgage rate doesn't mean that they're trying to go out there and find all of them and get it called due, just because that's not how banks work. They're borrowing money just like anybody else is. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
and on top of that too, banks are buying and selling mortgages. They make a lot of their money just in the origination fees. So when they're buying and selling, that's where they make a lot of it anyway. The interest rate, I mean, again, interest rate plays into that, but yeah, there's a whole bunch more than just, oh, we'll get more if we have a higher interest rate.